Well, I think, maybe start with Wyatt Helming in this game. I mean, he kind of just tried to take over the game and played really, really well for you.
What did he have for points? Anybody know? Yeah, incredible. I mean, it's the way they were playing defense. We knew he was going to have some opportunities to, with the way they face guard people on the perimeter, he was going to have a lot of space to attack and go to work. And it's just it shows the true skill set that he has as a small school big man. I mean, some of the games this year he did a lot of damage inside, posting up, and you saw how he could handle the ball and shoot threes and attack off the dribble. He's a special player. Okay, I've been privileged to coach him, and the way he played tonight was amazing.
One more on him. Let's talk late in that game. Twice he pulled up for threes late in that game. Confidence. I mean, not many high school kids would have the confidence late in those games to shoot like that.
Yeah, well, he's just put in so much work. He loves the game. He plays in the summer. He plays, all throughout the off season, and he deserves that opportunity to be on a big stage like this and to be the guy that takes those big shots. And I'm just so proud of him. Yeah, he, like you said, he came down. I think one time hit an NBA three that tied the game or got us within a point or two, whatever it was, and just an incredible performance. It's an all-time performance in Lake Mills. His brother had one in the sub-state game in 2020 with 39, and I don't know how many Wyatt had tonight, but that is an all-time performance for the Lake Mills Bulldogs.
You just shrugged your shoulders with a 25% free throw shooter making 4 in a row. That you just roll the dice and it didn't go in your guys' favor.
Yeah, and I'll give him credit. He switched them. It wasn't, I've seen films of him all glass and banking free throws in, and he stepped up and switched them when it counted, and I'll give him a lot of credit for that. We were certainly playing the percentages there, and once we saw that you could intentionally foul a guy away from the ball, they did it to us once. I mean, that's crazy, but we decided to take advantage of it as well, and give them credit, or give Daniel credit for stepping up and hitting big shots.
Yeah, another follow-up on that. Did you have a conversation? Did you ask the referee on an explanation the first time you tried to foul him? They wouldn't give it to you at all?
I don't know how you could miss that. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but yeah, I think they just didn't see that we were fouling him on the baseline. I think right as that was happening, somebody banked in a runner or something from the free throw line, and just part of the game. We were trying to execute a play there, and didn't go our way. I guess that's all I can say on that one.
It dominated the first half. I mean, about as well the first half as you could have wanted.
Yeah, I thought we controlled the pace. We showed good poise against their pressure, and they honestly, I expected them to make some defensive adjustments prior to that. I mean, we were able to keep a player out there on the perimeter unguarded and kind of run some patient offense and get the ball where we wanted. And in the second half, they obviously changed some things up and started shooting the ball so well in the third quarter. Boy, they hit some tough shots, and you give them credit. I mean, I thought, other than a handful of possessions, I thought we defended well. At a pretty high level, we were contesting shots. Bacham hit some real tough, kind of floaters and fadeaways, going toward the basket, and give him credit for stepping up and making those plays.
Did you think Wyatt's one-handed heave, did it look good from your angle?
It honestly did. When he took that shot, I said that honestly has a chance. Yeah, we're talking an all-time play right there. I mean, had that gone in, that is an all-time basketball play in the state of Iowa. If that one goes in, I think he was several feet behind half court, wasn't he, when he released that? And that was just that just shows the poise and the savvy of Wyatt. I mean, to have a ball getting tipped away like that, and to have the just the sense to turn and get a shot up there, and darn near made the thing.
What 20-3 there in the third quarter? What do you think was it? Just shots not falling? I mean, you guys had some good looks.
Yeah, they made an adjustment defensively. They started bringing Daniel out on the perimeter more and guarding, and we did have some good looks. I thought at first we didn't adjust real well to the increased pressure that they had. We had some bad turnovers there in the third quarter, but the thing that I will take from this game the most is when they pulled ahead by 3 or 5, it probably seemed like they were going to go on and win the game by double figures, and our kids just dug right in and made some big shots and got some defensive stops and gave ourselves a chance to win. And that is what I will remember the most about this game, is the toughness and the grit that our players showed.
What can you say about the senior class? Probably one of the more decorated ones that have come through Lake Mills.
Yeah, they're the winningest kids in Lake Mills history. Wyatt and Bennett, for sure. They have played since they were young, freshmen and sophomores, and yeah, this is we're going through the high years, in Lake Mills basketball. 3 straight trips to state, and our first trip to the state semis tonight, and they have earned that. They've put in time. They worked in the off season. They've worked at the game of basketball since they were little. They're coachable. They're just great kids. We have great students on our team. Yeah, there's no prouder head coach anywhere than me tonight, of my team in general, but especially those seniors.
What's the one thing you guys need to do next season to make sure that this run of tradition and success continues? You bring Denton back, solid pieces off the bench. Aiden will probably step in as a sophomore and give you and maybe even be a starter. I mean, the cupboard's not bare.
Not at all. I mean, we've got kids coming back that are hopefully gonna, cherish these memories of being down here, playing a couple years at state, and wanna keep it going. And yeah, the time in which that will happen will be the off season. Things like going out for track and getting in the weight room, and just spending time in the summer. We try to have a pretty good summer program at Lake Mills, and I love our seniors, but I also love the kids that we have coming back. We've got a number of kids that just like we have every year, are waiting for their turn to step in and fill roles, and I will love the opportunity to work with all of them in the off season.
Coach, my last one for you, and I mentioned this to you before, but now that you've been down here, and did you soak this in with Eli and as a father-son relationship? Did you soak it in with him? Hopefully it's not the last one with him, but
yeah, it's special. I mean, I've talked to you about that before, Aaron. I mean, it's something I've waited for since he was little, and yeah, it's just, I don't know how to describe it other than it's special to have a son that loves the game and is part of something that we have with our program. And I'm blessed to be able to coach him for a couple more years.
Coach, thanks.
Thank you.